Well, hello, retro game players. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Marcus. Now, you guys know I'm a fan of the Dreamcast, and I'm going to be showing you guys Half-Life on the SEGA Dreamcast. It's unreleased, but my God, I love this game. But the port, unfortunately, isn't all that great. But I'm going to show it to you anyway. Let's do it. Alright, so Half-Life on the SEGA Dreamcast was unfortunately canceled, and then this version got leaked at some point, so it's definitely playable. You can see the copyright of 2000 and 2001 from Sierra Online. Now, the one thing that I can tell you about this game, which I haven't played in a while, in fact, I don't know if I have any saves on here. Let me just see if I do. Let me just see if I do. I don't think I do. It doesn't really matter because I want you to see the beginning anyway. But one thing that's crazy about this game is the load times are just ridiculous. Anyway, I don't know what those codes do. We're just going to go new game. And so Blue Shift, I'm not sure if it's actually built into this game. I have another disc here of Blue Shift. I don't know, but anyway, we're not going to do Learn to Play. We're launching into Half-Life. We might check out Blue Shift later. I don't really care about easy, normal, or hard, to be honest with you. We'll just go with normal. But the loading times suck, and it's not that this in particular is the problem. It's when you go from, I would say, like section to section in the game, because one of the things that was so cool about Half-Life that other first-person shooters weren't doing is that it had one big world, and as you went through each level, you would just get a quick loading time, and then you would continue, and that made the game feel like you literally were just playing constantly through the whole thing. Like there was no levels. That was the best thing about it for me. Like when I first played it. So let's see. The controls are definitely a little wonky, but still pretty cool. I don't know, I'm guessing this was canceled because I'm just guessing, but I'm guessing that the Dreamcast was failing and Sierra just didn't want to release it, didn't want to take the risk. So this is the example of why the Dreamcast version kind of sucks. You have to wait through these little loading sections, but on a PC it's instantaneous. I mean, whatever. It's definitely way faster than that. But Half-Life, it's kind of okay. I'm actually glad that we have these loading times because I want to tell you guys about Half-Life on PC. But I was all about 3D accelerated games, and I have an IT background, so I got to work in a computer store from I guess it was like 96, 97 through 99. And we would build computers mostly for businesses, but we did have in stock gaming hardware. Like we had sound cards, like, you know, sound blasters. I mean, that was kind of common, but we had some other ones that at the time were more gaming related. Trying to think, like Turtle Beach, I think was one. The Creative Labs Sound Blaster Live, and then I actually ended up having my first computer that I started to upgrade was a 386. Then we upgraded to a 486, and I won't take you through all the games I was playing on all those, but it was a lot. And meanwhile, I was playing console games too. But I began to really enjoy like getting technical with games, like going into the autoexec.bat, if you know what that is. Awesome. Config.sys, configuring the memory managers to load things, including CD-ROM drivers, mouse drivers. It was something that was like almost like a game in itself to get a game to run, and then you could tweak it and make it run better, you know? Well, anyway, at some point, DOS gaming really became not obsolete, but games got better at using built-in Windows things like DirectX. And so then you started getting games that actually supported 3D rendering, like Direct 3D and Glide, 3D effects, that kind of thing. So anyway, my very first 3D card, I'm pretty sure was a Riva TNT 2, and it was, I'm trying to think how many megabytes it was. It might have been 16 megabytes. I'm trying to remember, but the games that I was playing on that were like Moto Racer, you know, MDK, Interstate 76. Those were the games that I was playing. And then I started getting the first-person shooters, Quake 2, Quake, whatnot. But anyway, Half-Life was unreal as far as the story and the engine that it was made in. Like, people have to realize that. And it wasn't just the engine, but like the way that combat felt in the game was so rad. I mean, I'm sure you guys have played Half-Life on systems and everything, but for me, I would actually like hook up a friend. Like, I would like build a computer for him, and one of the first things I did would be install a copied version of Half-Life, and we would like test it out and play through it, you know. And everybody was like, "Whoa, dude!" Because some people hadn't played anything like this, like since like Doom 2, you know. I was playing all kinds of first-person shooters, you know, Kingpin, Soldier of Fortune, Project IGI. My God, dude, I was playing so many first-person shooters. But Half-Life had a lot going for it. And a couple things, too, that it did on the PC that were unique, which makes me want to actually get my Windows 98 computer, which is just sitting right over here, and hook it up and show you guys what it looks like. But one of the things it does is it supports the Creative Labs, I think it's called Aural 3D. I can't really remember, but it was like EAX. And it was like this really cool dynamic audio modeling. And as you would go into different levels and hallways and areas in the game, the audio engine would change. So when you'd shoot a gun in this area, it would sound way different than, oh, there's the man in black, dude. There he is. I think that's the first time you see him. But yeah, like, you could just totally miss that if you weren't looking right. Oh, there's some shit leaking. That doesn't look good, guys. OSHA's not going to be happy about that. And then here's, I think, the first time you meet Barney. I don't know if this is actually Barney. I'm trying to remember. But, yeah, the loading times on the DC. Ugh. But yeah, man, like, the audio modeling was so awesome. You could just feel like you were in each level and area so much more. Okay, I'm stepping back. Here he comes. Oh, and their mouths would move, which was also really interesting back in the day, man. Like, having their mouths move when they talked like that. It was not only awesome, but it was sort of hilarious. But I had friends that would go to, like, Software Etc. And I won't lie, I got a little sucked into this too, okay? But we would go buy games, PC games, burn them on our Plexter burners, and then return the game. Not too ashamed to admit it, because I didn't do it a whole ton. But eventually, Software Etc. wised up, and they would stop allowing returning of games, which sucked. But all my friends that I worked with who were in computers, thank you, Barney, would do this. And the Plexter burners at the time were like one of the few that could actually do it, you know. They could do it and copy the sectors perfectly. And then you could, you know, we had like, I'm trying to think what we would use back then. I guess it was like Disc Juggler. You could copy PlayStation games. Dreamcast games were a breeze. That was something that was ridiculously easy. But I did buy a bunch of Dreamcast games. I supported Sega as much as I could in the beginning. I say that because that is true. I did buy a ton of Dreamcast games with my hard-earned paychecks. So in Half-Life, you can go up to people, and if you start eavesdropping, you know, you'll start getting parts of the story figured out. But see, they've got some problems. Okay, you got it, man. I'm gonna do that for you. I also like the navigation here. You can go over and you can see color coded. So, you know, personal facilities. I think that's where I need to go first to get into my suit. So just like in some hospitals or whatever, you follow the green line. Look how cool that is, man. So it's like you can kind of figure out where you're going. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. People would burn games like crazy. Half-Life, though, that was one I would install on people's computers. And they would be like, holy crap, man. This game is awesome. It is awesome. And I remember, too, like, you know, it could run on a few different hardware configs. In other words, like, I'm trying to think, but I feel like 3D effects... Oh, I don't need to go in here. I can go in here, though. Why not? Oh, greetings! Hello! I'll take a Jolt Cola, please. I love how these guys just talk. Let's see if I can get... It's one thing that's kind of weird is the controls do not work very good on this system. I can't get him to talk. That's fine. This is, you know, the Dreamcast is before dual analog. So when I played this on PC, you know, I would use a mouse and keyboard, man. Actually, I'm kind of a weird gamer, and I've talked about this on my other, you know, first-person games that I'll play on PC, but I use the mouse. Oh, do I gotta unlock that first? I use the mouse with a joypad in my left hand, and actually, freaking, hold on a second, I'm gonna see if I can go in and invert this. Invert. No. There we go. It still feels weird. Okay. Where's the button that triggers it, dude? Let's strafe. That's unfortunate. That's jump. That's duck. Triggers don't do anything. That's weird, dude. Maybe it is. I mean, I think that there is supposed to be a button. What's the deal here? Let me go to controls. Good old limitations. Yeah, preset. What do we got? Use. Oh, use is to the right. Of course. Of course it is. Oh, and light was to the left. Is that right? There we go, dude. And also, I don't know. It's weird. I kind of got used to the inverted look. Okay. Awesome. This music. Holy crap. Drank a little whiskey. I'm actually recording this on Cinco de Mayo. So hope you guys are doing well. Oh yeah. I busted my Dreamcast out because I got a video coming out later. I don't want to spoil it. But I busted it out because a game publisher sent me a game to check out. Even though it's only a demo. Okay, so let's go back and report. I don't know. I can't remember if I go down this way or not. It is so funny though, listening to these people. Oh, good. Now I can harass him. Look at this guy. Come. You'll just have to wait until after the test. Okay, boss. You got it. All right, I went to the right area. Poor guy. See, what's cool about this is after the test, shit goes down, you know what I mean? And, I mean, in a way, oh my god, you know, it's crazy, but like this game could be called the Wuhan Test Lab. Not really, but it is scary when science gets out of control in whatever capacity that may be. Okay. Let's take the elevator down. So as you can see, the loading times suck, but it's definitely not unplayable. I mean, it's fine. See that ladder? Yeah, I'm gonna need that later. I don't like the invert. I'm actually realizing that right now. Oh, and the other thing too is this game does not save. You have to go in and save. So I'm going to save real quick because if I died for some reason, I would just lose all my progress. Oh no. Oh no. What are these? Space Channel 5. Oh yeah, we can delete that. Select a game slot. I definitely don't care about Space Channel 5. Jet Grind Radio. I really don't even care about that either. Delete that. Let's see what else we can delete. Tennis 2K2. Yeah. That game's awesome, but I definitely don't need it. Tony Hawk 2. Well, that'll give me enough room. Definitely don't care about that either. Okay. New save game. So in the PC, I think it just auto saves as you go. Or you can quick save, which is always awesome in PC games. All right. I don't know if I should change my inverted look or not. I don't think it's a big deal right now. Looks pretty good right now, but you just wait. Anyway, yeah, man, when this game first came out with the 3D effects, Direct 3D, I can't remember if this game was a 3D effects, if it would work on a 3D effects card. I'm sure it would, but I just can't remember if it was natively working in that. Still, awesome 3D accelerated game. And like the firefights later in this game get so intense. Yes, I'm alive. Oh, you're talking. Aha. Okay, let's do it. I think I have to go over here. Oh, he's gonna let me in. Okay. Move. Move, man. It's so crazy to think how different Valve is now, too. Oh. Oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah. Not good, guys. We got all kinds of crazy shit going on in here, man. It's an interesting helical style elevator shaft. Oh, here, let's talk to this guy. I bet he's got some... Anything concerning? How about you? Please, leave me alone. Ha! Loading. Platforming was another thing in this game, too. They have a lot of platforming levels, which I really can't imagine doing on the Dreamcast. On the Dreamcast, you would have to hit up. I would probably go in and configure the entire control set. I would make the right trigger jump, left trigger crouch. I don't know. I would do all kinds of stuff. But like I said, on the PC, I would actually set up a gamepad to be in my left hand and then the mouse in my right hand. That's how I used to play. Now. Resonance cascade scenario? What? I like how they have matching ties. This sort of cinematic thing just wasn't really there, man. On the channel, I played through quite a bit of Unreal. That game had a really good story at first, like as far as like how it kind of worked in the beginning. Okay, so see, I gotta jump is an awful. That is not a good bound button there. Up on the D-pad is jump. Okay, I gotta switch my invert back. That is not good. Let me do that. Oh wait, actually, I wonder if I can change jump. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's fire. So yeah, I guess that's kind of a good one. I don't know. Anyway, jump being over there is tough. That is tough. Okay. Oh, look at that. You could configure the whole thing. See, that's badass. Thank you, Valve. If I was really going to beat this game, I would definitely go through and change everything to be exact. All right, let me go back. That's weird. Didn't I choose? I feel like I already said that. Okay. And the sound effects, man, so cool. You know, it's weird. When I started this up, I didn't see the cool guy with the valve sticking out of his head, and that cool music that sort of became synonymous with Valve and their game intros. Okay. All right. So I'm starting up this giant beam resonance thing, whatever they're talking about. It's so badass. This intro, so cool. So I pretty much got to go down the ladder, but I'll stay up here so you can see some of this. Again, you know, the Dreamcast has an actual 3D accelerator in it. Which was made by, oh my god, what is it? I want to say it doesn't say on here. Power PC. What was it? I think it was supposed to be a 3D effects chip. And then some other company. Is it NVIDIA? See, NVIDIA used to be like not as good as 3D effects. And when 3D effects went through a bunch of financial issues, NVIDIA bought them, and then they became awesome. That's what I remember. Okay, so I gotta push something in here. I can't remember. Ah, okay. Ah, there's my specimen. All right, guys. No turning back. All for science. And I'm gonna... Oh, I'm trapped. This is so amazing. Oh, and there's aliens dropping in from the sky and disappearing and dropping in. Oh shit. Where am I? Pretty rad, dude. Oh shit. I'm like closer. Oh, what? Are you kidding me right now? What is this? Who are you guys? Are you playing hacky sack? Who's got the bull? Oh, loading. Something went wrong. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, on the PC, man, faster your hard drive was affected this, actually, back then, too. Your hard drive speed really affected the quickness of loading and the buffering of new levels. Your RAM helped, but so did your hard drive speed. Gordon teaches physics. So, it looks as though some shit has happened. I mean, for real, guys. It's a little hard to get through here, but we're going to do it. We're going to explore a little bit. It's so cool. All these, like, scripted events, I remember, man, all that was new. Give me your gun. Actually, I think we get the crowbar first. That's my light. I'm trying to talk to him, he won't talk. Can't even use the first aid. Oh. Yeah, man, the sound design is so good. You can tell they were making something special, you know? It's just, it is absolutely insane how much better the PC version is, but that's okay. Oh, there's one of those crab head things. Guys, are you alright? Yeah, why didn't they listen? Those resonance cascades.
Thank God for that hazard suit. I'm afraid to move him and all our phones are out. Please get to the surface as soon as you can and let someone know we're stranded down here. You'll need me to activate the retinal scanners. I'm sure the rest of the science team will gladly help you.
That little sentence, I mean, it is like imprinted in my brain. I have heard that so many times, I can't even tell you guys. I would basically have all my friends play through to this point, you know? And then I would be like, alright, have fun. Actually, I've played through this game so many times just based on that crap. I think the guy has to come over here. I love all the weird robotic voices, man. I gotta get him. Come on, buddy. That's right. Let's go. Let's go forth. With my brains and your brawn. Oh, shit. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna duck down. There we go. I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. Oh, I got hurt. It's okay. I should probably save. The way it would load on the PC, oh my god, instantaneous in most cases. Not always. But it just, and honestly, that feeling of just not having levels, super cool. Okay, I'm gonna save because I'm gonna keep playing for a little bit more. I don't want to die. Scanning via mule. What? Can't you just overwrite? Can't I just overwrite my shit? That's hilarious, dude. I have to really... I'm just gonna not save then. That's funny. That's whack. Okay. Look at that. The laser's just cutting through shit. I'm sorry, Barney. Ooh. There's the crowbar, dude. Oh, I gotta... yes. How cool. Right there. Oh, man. Awesome. I think it was PC Gamer that did a review of this, and they talked about that. I remember that exact thing, saying how different these scripted events were. Nowadays, man, it's nothing. It's nothing. Every game does this now. Oh, shit. See that? 9 health, guys. What is down there? Is there anything like health down there? That is so shitty. That's okay because I'm not trying to beat Half-Life tonight, but I love this game. My God. Okay, I went the wrong way. Went the wrong way off the ladder. Oh. Oh, God, no. I'm dead. Shoot restores. Let's see. Oh, look at that. See, load last save, you guys. Look how screwed up. It's going to be before the experiment. Before the resonance thing. Whoa, what is that? Look at that gearbox. Absurd. That doesn't look right, guys. That makes me happy that we actually got something bizarre on the screen because, I mean, if there's one way I want to end my video, it is with the word absurd new Moloch on it. And gearbox. There you go. So there you go, guys. That is it. That is Half-Life on the Dreamcast. Honestly, I wish this game was finished, a little bit more polished. Maybe you could see that it needs a little work. But generally speaking, very cool. I don't know how far you could get. Let me know if you want me to play Blue Shift or not. Because I kind of want to check it out. So there you go. Until next time, you know what to do. You're going to keep that shit retro by playing Half-Life on your system of choice. If you've never played through it, please do it. Just do it. But man, I don't know. All I can say is the original PC version holds supreme in my opinion. There's even a new mod for it. You can play on new like Windows 10 and shit. Like I can't remember what it's called. It's like Half-Life something, texture pack, whatever. It's like all updated. It might be in process. I don't know if they finished it. Anyway, whatever. Check out Half-Life. Till next time, you know what to do. You keep that shit retro by playing your SEGA Dreamcast. Later on.